So my question is on
please.
content. Like just this morning, my head of digital marketing, who's an engineer, saying, "Hey, you gotta like all the stuff we're doing on LinkedIn. You gotta amplify it." I guess, I mean, this is an eye-opening to me. Is I guess I'm a content. I feel like as the head of the company that if I'm putting out content, it should be of different or higher quality. And does that make me a content snob, or am I looking at it differently? I guess the question is that as a head of an organization, the content that we're putting out, if you're putting out 10 or 15 pieces of content, it's going to be really hard for it to all be good unless someone's doing it for you. But how should we view that? Or I guess I'm looking at it very differently.
Look, we do this at VaynerX, right? Our company puts out a lot of content and I put out a lot of content, and they're very different. I'm Kaylin and Andrea here who deal with a lot of our business. Doris, content is just is a video of anything that you see on a social network. That's content. A video, a picture, a written word, that's content. It's a print ad, a billboard, a radio ad, a jingle, like anything that's consumed. Stan, back to you. I would argue that some of the content that I put out actually makes it hard for Andrea and Kaylin to get our company to get business, because I curse, because I've got a different edge. And sometimes a very conservative company that really wants to work with VaynerMedia may be turned off by a founder that's a little too Jersey. I would also argue that because I'm authentic and I'm passionate and it's not coming from a bad place, that there's a lot of people that find that refreshing and want to work. I think the content you need to put out is the content that's true to you. The truth of the energy of the intent and truth always overperforms, whether you're very conservative, very, very silly, your sense of humor is your strength, not your weakness. This whole notion of suit and tie, look professional, it's dying by the second. And we need to recognize that. Now, one may think that's bad, and I understand that. I genuinely do. I just am not in the business of judging society. I'm in the business of reacting to society. And I think a lot of people get caught up in that. And I think your company should be putting out a certain piece of content and different kinds of content. And I think you should be putting out content.